Hey, how you doing? This is Kitch, and you are watching me play Factorio. We're going to be doing something a little bit different. I've been watching some of the multiplayer production challenges on online, and as well as some speed runs, and I've been kind of intrigued by the gameplay. Right, it's the same game. The gameplay is very similar, but I don't know. There's just something about it that seems like it's more focused on speed and getting the most out of a patch in as little time as possible. It's a little bit different style of gameplay, and I think there's something in that I could learn from and become a better mediocre Factorio player. I was going through the scenarios in the vanilla Factorio, and I came across this. It's the Wave Defense scenario. It's one of the default ones. We need to defend a rocket silo for 20 waves and launch a satellite into space. That is the goal of this scenario. It's a wave defense. It's very, very focused on defense. We don't actually have to build the rocket as in, like, supply it with parts. From what I've observed, it seems like every time a wave comes, a percentage of the rocket is completed. And then finally, at the end, as we kill biters, and we can end waves early. I don't know if we're going to be doing a lot of that, but as we kill biters, and we can gain some funds, some biter bucks, as I call them, which we can use to purchase upgrades for like bullet damage, things like that, as well as we can buy a satellite at the end with our biter bucks to finally launch the rocket off. So it's solely focused on defense, but as you can see, we don't have anything. We have a lot of stuff in our inventory, but it's not placed and producing. So we don't have enough to defend off all the waves. We need to build up some production in order to build. I mean, I think we're going to go for flame turrets. I think that's going to be the secret to this episode, or to this defense. But right now we don't have nothing. Now, there's two ways I could see you could approach this scenario. One way would be to basically start the scenario and build up your base, and build up your defenses, and defend the rocket, and build up your biter bucks and launch the rocket into space. That's one way to do it. I don't think I am there yet. I'm just too mediocre a Factorio player to get that figured out. The other way I can see to do it is to make it kind of like a blueprint optimization challenge. You have robots, you have blueprints. You can go through and, like, in a playthrough, for the first playthrough, we could work on, doing power and smelting, something like that, and then get overwhelmed by the biters. And then the next playthrough, we'll already have a blueprint for power and smelting. We can set that up, and then progress a little bit more, and then blueprint that, and progress a little bit more, and blueprint that. You kind of see what I'm saying there. Make it up more about each playthrough, about optimizing the blueprint, getting it set up so you can set it down and then focus on the next thing, and then finally win that way. And I think that's the way that I want to go about doing it. One, it seems a little bit more kind of my play style, and two, it seems easier. So that's what I want to do. So we're just going to start, and I think this first game, what I want to focus on is getting a power blueprint as well as a smelting blueprint down. And we'll see how far else we get. But if we get those two things, I will consider it a success. Now, I have played this scenario a couple of times. I haven't even come close to beating it. I made it to like wave 4, 3, something like that. I don't even remember. I got overwhelmed quickly. So biters are definitely a concern. But we'll just see how far we get, and hopefully get those goals accomplished. So we're just going to start. Here we go, and let's do it. Okay, so we do have robots. So what I want to do first is like clear out all these trees, and it'll give us some wood, stuff like that, so we can start building. All right, so let's focus on power. We want to get. We do have blueprints. We do have robots. So I want to get kind of a tileable setup going here that we can, just set and tile further down. And let's see, that's good to go. No, we need power poles. And there's a little sense of humor in this scenario designer in that they made that little piece of water right there, so it just doesn't line up perfectly. Yeah, I see what you're doing there. All right, that is that. Now we can fit 5 of these. 4, 5. And let's see, we have an offshore pump right here. Another sense of humor thing is that these pipes don't line up. They're just off by 1. I get it. All right, and let's see. We want to get a power pole coming out and up to, like, right here. And right here is where I want to start working on the mining design, mining layout we're going to use. I want to just do like groups of 3 like that. And what I want to do is we'll get this this blueprint right here. And we can use this in other parts of the base to just get kind of a little bit of a power thing going. And this isn't going to work entirely, so we need to set these guys up so they power everything. We should have some wood in our inventory, so we'll just go ahead and prime that, and that should get coal coming. All right, so I want to bring these out and bring them together like that. Actually, let's combine them with a splitter. And I want to send you down, and you will start feeding power, and you are going to come up, and we'll start doing stuff with you. All right, so we want to get iron now. And I want to do this going across. We're just going to set 3 down for now. And we'll run power from over here. And then fill in any holes. Okay, so the power poles weren't done very well on this blueprint. Let's see, bottom is not connected to the top. There we go. There's some iron. Okay, that's coming out. Go ahead and take this to the end. And I do want to combine you into one. And we'll bring coal up. All right, and we want to start working on smelting. Now, we have kind of a weird number of smelters. Like, for example, we have 20 iron smelters, which is kind of weird. But it's enough to get going, so I'm going to go ahead and set up just a group of 4 of these. And we will use the power of blueprinting to expand out the rest of our smelting setup. Now we have 20 of these steel smelters. We have like we have 35 stone smelters. We also have some electric ones. So I think I want to focus the steel smelters on smelting the iron, because that's something we're going to need a lot of. And we'll use stone smelters for the other things. I don't know if that's going to be the best use of our stuff, but oh, I forgot this part of the blueprint. That's fine. That is easy to make up. All right, and let's see. Let's do this twice for copper. All right, and I'm going to fill in those with just stone furnaces. And how much time do we have? We have 1 minute and 34 seconds. All right, I want to go ahead and make some ammo. Maybe like that much. And while that's working, we will get this thing working. Let's see, I want to do like this setup. If I were really, really rushing this, I might do a different kind of coal iron setup here. But since we're kind of in a hurry, all right, we'll go ahead and take you up, take you over, take you in. And let's see, you will need to split off. We'll take you over and take you in. I'm gonna grab a blueprint of this setup right here and move it right there. And you are going to go that way and go in. And then we just need to get this powered like that. All right, we've got some holes up here. I'm just going to fill in these holes with some stone furnaces. Doesn't matter what they look like. And I'm going to trim off these ends just because. And that will get going. Let's see, we've got 16 seconds left. I want to go ahead and just set up an initial defense here. I think this will be just fine for the first wave coming. Just put 3 turrets up there. We get attacks from up here. We get attacks from over here. But I think for this first wave, this will be just plenty. Yeah, we'll just leave it that. And then we'll come over here and start focusing on our design a little bit more. All right, I want this to come up. We're going to split it off down here. Can I do that? Let's see. We want to split you, filter coal out. Why doesn't that? Oh, I never hit Alt. Okay, that's what we want right there. Take you across, take you down, and that gives us that line. That's going to be a line we're going to use for steel. We want to bring this up. We'll let it continue on. Take off a line, about right here. And we'll get some ammunition running on this line. Okay, we're going to need a box, not a wood box. Can we cancel that? No, we can't. An iron box. We want to do serious boxness here. Take it in, put it in, put it in. You make ammo, and power. All right, I want to make some more turrets. We have 2. I want 2 more. That looks good. I'm going to get a nice big handful of iron here, and we're just going to let that go. Okay, I want to take this down, because that is going to be our steel smelting line, although I don't want to start on steel quite yet. I want to take a little break, and we're going to come down here, and I want to set up some stone, because we want to get some walls made. We don't need a whole lot of walls. We just need some walls. We start off with a couple of walls. I want to take that off to the side, something like that. I'm going to split that coal line off. Bring it in here, take that up, and we'll get like 4 furnaces. I think that'll be reasonable. We'll leave it a little bit of room to expand it if we need to. Okay, that'll come up. We'll make a assembly machine right here. And we'll use the wooden box. Why not? You know what? I don't want to use the wooden box because we're going to be using blueprints, and I would rather just be consistent in what we're going to make. All right, so you make walls. We need to plug you guys in. Let's see, can we do that with maybe just a medium? Nope. We can get close. Not close enough, though. Can take you out, take you out. Is that all good? Nope, this is not hooked up. All right, so that gets walls going. That's pretty good. We should have some ammo up here. Now, we do have some walls in our inventory. I want to go ahead and just build this up a little bit. Let's see. We got some ammo. We'll get that in there. Do about 20 each. I think that'll be fine starting out. That should be enough for the second wave. We'll see. Take you on down. Get you guys up ammoed a little bit. Yeah, not bad. I think that's got it covered. All right, let's move on to doing copper smelting. We want you guys coming this way, and another one. Bring it out a little bit. Bring it up. Bring it out a little bit. Bring it up. And you guys come on up. Go in and come across like that. All right, and there is copper smelting. If we had power, if we had some power, we would have some copper smelting. Is that not reaching still? Okay, but that does. All right, pretty good. You guys are a little bit damaged. Gonna go ahead and place a couple more turrets down. And let's go ahead and just finish out kind of like our wall situation here. If it'll let us, it will not. That's okay. A little bit of walls is better than not enough. Than none at all. That's what I meant to say. Not better than not enough. All right, that's pretty good. We'll go over here and just check out these turrets. We have a couple of more, so we might as well go ahead and place them down, even though they're kind of like bait. All right. We'll just leave it at that. And I think at this point, this is where I kind of want to go ahead and take some blueprints. So I'm going to make a new blueprint, and I'm going to like take this whole section down here. And that will be like our power setup. Then I want to do like all of this right here. And make that our smelting setup. Let's grab a blueprint book. And throw you in there. Throw you in there. And you know what? I may want to grab that up there too. But I'm going to hold off. I want to see... We've got 12. We can do 1, 2. We can do 4 of these. I'm sorry, 3 of these. All right, we can fit a lot more, but we can get that many up right now. And these guys are going to be working on steel. And we want to get steel up and running because steel is used to make the ammunition, and we're going to need that very soon. Actually, will that stretch that far? It did. All right, we'll just leave it like that. You will make your way up here. And you'll be combining with steel somehow. Power. And okay, I think I wanna replace that blueprint. This one with that smelting setup. That's just a little bit more complete. And I want to grab some of this stuff on the bottom just so we have something to line it up with. All right, so let's go down here and see if we've got some more walls. We have a lot more. We have some more miners we could place down. But boy, it looks like that is that's fine. That's saturated. That's saturated. I'm sure it probably won't be here soon. But for now, it sure is. Let's just we're not going to go out without a fight. Go ahead and enclose those guys. Go ahead and enclose these guys. And you know what? I think what I may want to do is set this up for auto like loading. Let's do that. You come in like that. You will need a chest. There it is. And a couple of power poles. There we go. And all we have to do to load you up is just throw some ammo in there. Might be a little bit better. Might be. Let's see. Let's grab some materials off the line. They need some of that. Definitely need some copper. And, I mean, we can go ahead and run these. I think what I want to do is probably take you off at a different spot. Like, maybe right here. And bring you this way. Take you under, like that. Split you off here. and bring you guys up and under this way. Okay, so we'll turn that into the ammo line, that into the steel and copper. And that means we will need to... Oh, not going to fit, is it? No, we're out of regular inserters, too. We'll use fasts just to get it done. We can go ahead and figure out all this logistics. That goes down like that. That is going to continue on like that. And you will need to kind of like skirt the inside here, I believe. And we definitely don't need fast inserters, but this is what we have. I don't want to get to creating new things now. That will go up. Get right there. You'll be on the inside of that belt. And yeah, you'll come down and and come down there and feed that way. Oh, that's not going to work because we don't have enough room here. Should I be concerned about this wave coming in? We're getting spitters now. So we should probably be concerned. Let's go ahead and check what's going on down here. We can get those guys repaired. How you guys doing? You're not bad on ammo. These guys up here, though, however, seem to be taking a little bit of a beating. We actually lost a turret. Let's build another one to replace it. Boy, those spitters are just noxious. All right, but we have a million. We have a million biter points. Let's go ahead and spin. Oh no, I did not mean to do that. I started the next wave. Okay. Let's see. That could be bad. I wanted to spend our biter bucks, and I totally didn't. Let's concentrate on getting the blueprint here. Okay, I want to just blueprint all this progress that we've made. This right here. All right. We want to get that in the blueprint book. What else? I want to grab this setup here, because I think it's something we'll want to use more often. And let's put that in there. The mining blueprint, that blueprint, definitely don't need that. All right, I think that's good. Let's go ahead and send that to our library so we can use it next time. And let's just hope we can survive the medium biter onslaught. I didn't do my upgrades, so I'm not too hopeful of it. And I don't think I'm going to. I'm in a good spot with this. I mean, I think we could. I don't know that we're in a good enough spot to move forward. We might as well just hold off. What's interesting though is that by just standing here, oh, we're getting attacked now. Go away, spitters. It's amazing how much they hate those walls. All right, so this is probably pretty much the end. I'm guessing they're going for the RoboPort now, or the rocket launcher. All right. Yeah, I think that's the wave that got me this time. I mean, we could have stood and fought. We could have done, but I think at that point I was already too far behind. I would like to have the armor-piercing ammo by the time those guys hit, and that didn't happen. But we got a power blueprint. We got all this stuff set up. So the next time we play, we just have to plonk this down, and we can start working on the next thing. And I think what I want to do is we have petroleum right there. And we have that area up there. I think I want to focus on maybe securing that petroleum. I don't know. We'll see. But I want to get the blueprints down, and then getting that petroleum is going to be the first step to getting the flamethrower turrets, which I think are going to be the key to this, because those things are awesome. All right, well, thank you very much for watching, and I will see you next time. Have a good one.